Let's get started, and we don't want to waste time. Okay. So now I need to write a TestNG format program. So I'm going to show you how to handle pop-ups. How to handle pop-ups. Pop-up means pop-up is going to have again HTML content. So another page that is. So alerts you don't have a HTML content. Okay. So that's the difference between alerts, frames, and pop-ups. So these pop-ups are, so let me show you that. Yeah, so this is the website we are going to use because we will get a lot of test cases here. The first one is date and time picker. So you will land in this website. First landing page is this one. And then these are the left side panel. In this left side panel, you can see date and time picker. So date and time picker, and you will see here, and there is a X post. So Twitter, they change it to X post, right? X. So click on this X and you will get another tab. So in this tab, and you can click on login button, and you can type username, password, and that's it. You can close this tab, and you have to go here and clear the content here and type different date and time. And so that's a test case we need to do. So what is the test case? You will land in the first landing page. This is the landing page. Then, so you click on date and time picker. Okay, input, right? It's an input. Date and time picker. So you click on this date and time picker. You can go back and you click on this date and time picker. Then, so you check this element is present or not. Then you click on this X post. So it's an X post. See label, span, you have, and ID you should not use. As I mentioned here, everything changes. ID and name dynamically changes here. So you can just use post. So post you can use, otherwise a tab you can use. So you can use a and span. From here onwards you can start otherwise. So that's the XPath you can write. And this XPath, even you can use a post also. Just with the text function you can write object identification.
Tag name span and text equal to post we can give, right?
Yeah, you can give, or contains text you can give.
Contains text.
So post you can give.
Mm.
So anything you can give. You can span you can use, or you can start from here and take href. Href you can take a Twitter and then a. So very strong object identification you can write from a. It contains href, Twitter, / span, and this one. Okay, you can write like that also. So okay, now that's the, you need to click Now see, you are in this window, but it opened here. How can you switch to this window? So that's what the switch to dot window method. You need to get this window and this window IDs first. How can you get all the window IDs?
Get hand.
Sit
Get handles.
string, set
Sorry.
Set string
window
handles
handles
equal to driver dot
dot find
get
elements of
window handles. Get window handles. Get window handles. That's the
yes,
method you need to call.
yes.
Get window handle and get window handles. Both methods we need to call here. So that's the one. And then I can switch to this window, child window. This is the child window. This is the parent window. And this is the child window. So once I switch to child window, then I will click on this login button. And then I will type here some value here. Just whether I'm typing or not, I can check. Sign into X, I will do that. Verification, I will do that. And then this edit box I'll type. Then I'll close this tab. And then I'll come back to here. Then I'll clear this value. I'll type my own date. And get this date value also if you want. After typing in the edit box, you get the value. So this is what we need to do. Let's go and do that. So here, see if you see, this is our project, right? Go to, I'll create a TestNG programs. TestNG programs, finish it, and right click on the package, TestNG, create a TestNG class. So I'll create a ZK demo test. So I'll take all the annotations. I just need a before method, after method, and before class, after class. Yeah, these two I need. I don't need other. I'll just take up these 4 only. Okay. So there is one more, but we will do that later. Okay. So let's do this first. See, this is the throwing error, right? Why is throwing error? So you need to import, add TestNG library. So in our project, TestNG library is not there. Make sure you have a TestNG library. So add a TestNG library. See, I added a TestNG library. All these errors are gone. All these errors are gone. Now, in the before class, so in the before class, so as I mentioned, first you write the browser launching code. So what you need to write? A browser launching code you write. So let me take this browser launching code from here. I'll take. So always variables you have to declare globally. Remember that. So what you need to do? So declare here your TestNG format. So web driver. So driver equal to null. What is mean by null? If you're declaring null means what? Initially you are assigning nothing for this variable. So there is no value in this driver variable. That's the meaning of null. So web driver weight equal to null. So then you can just paste it here. So remove this driver because you already declared globally. Now that variable only you have to use here and for this object. Even today also I covered object concept today. So I repeated that 3-4 times, the same how to create object. What is each word in that object line I explained. So the basics are very, very important. Every word you need to understand this line so that easily you can answer any questions. Now see, So I made an object reference globally, and I'm using in all the methods. Okay. Okay. So now the variable. So first I'll change this URL. Okay. Let's change this URL. So these two I'll keep inside the maybe in the before method. So Control Shift format. So you do the formatting, and so I'm opening the ZK demo website. So ZK demo website, and so give this till input. So this is the base URL you're giving. So every time you will land here and you will find out the, so that, so this is the my, yeah, this is what I want. I'm looking for this one. Okay. So find the title, page title. A head tag. Okay. Yeah. So where is the title if you want to search here? I'm not able to find out. So I'll do directly Control F.
Title.
Title. See that? You got it. So that's it. If you're not finding, you don't need to waste time there. Just search it. Quickly you can find it out. Okay. So I'm waiting for this title and I'll asset also. So let's asset it. So asset dot, not assertion class here in the TestNG. Asset dot asset equals, and you can give this value, and you can put a driver dot get title, another one. You can get the title at runtime with a method, WebDriver method. So it's not this one, right? JUnit it is taking. We should not use JUnit. So assert is a TestNG annotation. Take org.testng. So import org.testng. So even I am asserting also. So that is what I am doing in the before method. Every time before method, so first it will so do this. Or you don't want to launch every time, it's okay. But I want to launch every time this URL before my next test method. So then here I'll just keep, maybe you can write loggers also. Reporter.logger is there. So reporter.log. So what this reporter.log method, reporter is a class, log is a static method. So this static method, you can set up your logger messages. So you can tell these logger messages you want to print to your console or not. If you first your message, your comment, and the true if you give, this will print even in the console also. And also in the report also. You'll get in the report also. So that's the one. So you can do the same here. Wait for the, so wait for the ZK live demo input title. Okay. So that's it. That's a before method, and after method I can write simply maybe. So clear the cache. Every method after I'm going to clear the cache. Cache means deleting cookies. So I'll just write driver dot manage method dot delete all cookies. So that's it. And even here, so I'm not this. I should not put a local weight will become local variable again. You cannot call weight in another methods, right? So you have to do that very. So if you want to use weight in another methods, you have to make it a global variable. We already made a global variable here. Now, so after classes, as you know already, so reporter.log. So closing the browser. Comma true. So driver is not null. Then close the browser. Okay. So that's it. But where is my test method? This is how my test method. So I can say exposed pop-up test. Exposed pop-up test. So yeah, I'm going to write so description. See all the @test keywords yesterday I explained I'm using here now. So exposed pop-up test. You can write a simple keyword. Okay. Now my first test is I need to click first date and time picker in the left panel. So this is the link. Okay. This is the link text you can use. So reporter dot log. So click on date and time picker link. True. So right, driver dot find element. So by dot link text. So just give that link name. Dot click. Dot click. And then once you click, what will happen? It will go to next page, right? So this page title you wait first, or they wait for this URL. Okay, so I will wait for this URL. First, I'll wait for the reporter dot log. Wait for the next page title. Title next page URL. So wait dot until expected conditions dot URL contains. So this is the one. Next, so you have to wait for the page title. So wait for the page title. Wait for the page title. And you can put true. If you want this message in the console, you put a true. Otherwise, this will log in the logger. logger messages. In yesterday's diagram, I have shown you, right? When you run as a TestNG test, this test case, you will get a logs, you will get a reports also. Both you will get. So that is what this report.log. So TestNG is providing one log messages. You can message all your comments in the logger. So we need to wait, right? Wait until expected conditions. Title is, let me use title is. So we didn't use title is a long time onwards. So let's go and use the title is. So where is my title is? I don't want to wait anymore. Title, this is the one. So instead of this 2 times, you can make one variable and that variable you can call. That's a best practice. Right? For example, when variable string title equal to, you can make like this. See, I'm using 2 places, right? Instead of tomorrow, if it changes again, it is going to be a burden to you, right? You have to replace in both places. But if you take like this into one variable, what will happen? If changes also only one place, it will replace. And it will replace automatically here. That's what no, you need to always think about this kind of maintenance. It should be very easy maintenance. Asset dot asset equals asset equals, and you can put a title, and you can just give here driver dot get title. So I know my expected this one. This is my expectation, and I'm getting at runtime with a WebDriver method, get title method. So I'm comparing both of them. Okay.
So
Mhm.
here, line number 28, we hard coded the title value. Instead of that, directly we can get it at driver that get title of that using the.
You can get and you can so take it, but so this will you're right. You're clicking, and that's why I'm waiting for the first URL. Then I'm again waiting for the title. Now I wait after only I'm putting assertion, because assertion is going to stop. And then this is not, I'm not getting here.
Yeah.
This is my expected title.
Oh, okay, sorry, Ramesh.
This is my expected one.
Mm.
So my actual value is always driver.get title. Okay. 4 o'clock. So next one is, I want to, this is the breadcrumb we call this. This one is a breadcrumb. Input is the parent page, then arrow child page. So this breadcrumb is there or not, you need to verify. How can you verify? So let's see that. So there is a breadcrumb. See this? Now breadcrumb. So ID you can use, and in the ID, you can tell input, and then you have a this A date and time picker. So you can find out this nav ID. You can write XPath also. So this element is there or not also, you check it. Sometimes breadcrumb will go away, right? So that you can check it. Reporter dot log. So this all task is each and everything you have to verify. So verify. So breadcrumb is present or not. True. And now see this wait dot until expected conditions dot presence of element located and so by dot id, so id value you can give. That's it. See, all the different methods I'm calling the wait until title is URL contains presence of element located. So many methods I'm using. Okay, I'm assuring that this is available. Then I need to click on this. So I need to click on this. So if you want to click this, I think one more concept is here. Can you see here? It's an iframe inside. So again, iframes. So I think we didn't no, last class we didn't write, and I'm going to write here. So there is a ID is there, and iframes how to handle, I'll show you now. So here, so reporter.log, switch to iframe, expose to iframe, true, and wait dot until. Okay, we need to switch, right? Even you can write here also expected conditions dot frame to be available and switch to it. It will wait and checks, and it will find out the element is present or not. So driver dot find element. So by dot id, so you can give id value. So this is the id value. So it will switch automatically also. Frame to be available and switch to it automatically. It will switch. So that's the this one. Next, click on exposed link. So driver dot find element by dot xpath. So I can write my own xpath, double forward slash star, and so text content or contains text, I'll put contains of text function, comma, single quote, this one, and you can put post. Dot click.
Ramesh, one doubt, Ramesh.
Mhm.
Line number 35. When we want to switch to first the frame, we need to use not required to use driver dot switch to dot frame. Then
Not required. So this will wait to the frame and
Hmm.
automatically switch.
Okay. This
So
method
it
is
will switch automatically. Again, you don't need to write that one. Either this one you can use, or you can write a driver dot switch to method dot frame of frame element you can write.
Yeah.
So that's the one way. Otherwise, this is the another way. Okay. So now I am clicking on this.
First time writing people, for starters, maybe that is easy.
Yeah. So you have to explore all of them. So that's why I'm trying to call expected conditions, all conditions,
Yes.
different conditions we are putting. Okay. Now I got a two windows. Once I get a click action here, I'll get a two windows. See that? I got two windows. So first fetch the reporter dot log fetch parent window ID or fetch all window IDs. I'll directly get fetch all window IDs. true. So set string handles equal to driver dot get window handles. That's it. So import this set. So now you got all the window IDs here. So in this you have parent and child windows, both you have. Now you need to extract parent window and child window. So how can you extract it? So first iterate this collection. How can you iterate the collection, set collection?